We're live for Hell in a Cell. Yes, it is. The audio's good. We're there. It's me, your boy. ItSnowsInHell. Yep, that's what I'll do. That's what I'll do. It is motherfucking Hell in a Cell. Raw versus ECW. Round 2. They will fight. And it will be insane. You see who's kicking off the night. This is the first match. Just the first match. It will be the Brahma Bull, The Rock, going 1-on-1 with Vampiro. And for the keen eye, yes, you see it. It says inside Hell in a Cell. Which means, yes, all 7 matches here tonight will be inside a Hell in a Cell match. Yeah, there you go. Except the last one. The last one will be inside Hell in a Cell, but it will not be pinfall or submission for the victory. It will be the first ever Last Man in Hell match, which means it will be a last man standing match inside of a Hell in a Cell. AJ Styles, the Universal Champion, versus the new ECW World Heavyweight Champion, Aleister Black. And fuck, dude, this whole card is insane. Let's go to FadeGrips.store. FadeGrips.store. There we go. If I can speak, I'm so fucking excited, dude. You don't understand. I know this whole card. You probably don't remember it, but here it motherfucking comes. FadeGrips.store. Into the AM.com. Use code PubGesus. Get 20% off FadeGrips, 10% off Into the AM, and let's get Hell in a Cell going. And Monday Night Raw bring you Hell in a Cell. Live from Fight City in Las Vegas, Nevada, baby. Your glimpse of the card. There it was. The Rock, Vampiro, for the first time ever. Never in a ring, to my knowledge, have these two even shared the squared circle. I don't even know if they were wrestling in the same business at the same time. That is how little I think these two know of each other. So hopefully they did their homework. Because if they didn't do their homework, they're both going in blind. Now we know Vampiro knows about The Rock. It's the fucking Rock, bro. Everybody knows about the goddamn Rock. But does The Rock know about Vampiro? That's the real question. Most have said The Rock is a one-hit wonder. Couldn't clutch it up against AJ Styles for the Universal title, but AJ Styles has yet to be defeated in WWE. So, yeah. I don't even think I have AJ Styles in the lost column anywhere in the notes that I can think of. The Rock, Vampiro, Raw versus ECW, the rematch. Oh, Lordy.
If you smell what The Rock is cooking.
I actually picked the entire that has red is representing his brand Raw with the red logo. The red Brahma Bull, the red name on the trunks. The Raw colors. The most electrifying man in sports and entertainment. Set to go one-on-one with ECW's and Hero. You see the cage right above The Rock's head. All 7 matches again inside Hell in a Cell. We do things right. ECW rules with a twist. Rock earning this opportunity. We'll see if we can get back into the notes. In a fatal 4-way match, back on episode 40, The Rock would beat Matt Hardy, Finn Balor, Mr. Money in the Bank, and Batista to earn this opportunity. Vampiro earning this opportunity just this last ECW episode, actually this past Tuesday, episode 14, with an impressive victory over Y2J Chris Jericho. Holy shit, I just realized I had Chris Jericho almost in this match. That would have been fucking nuts. Y2J versus The Rock, the rematch of the century, bro. That's Chris Jericho's debut against The Rock. Like, he debuted talking shit to The Rock. When The Rock was like the hottest ever. Stranger to the ECW style as Vampiro. The Rock as well, he's had his fair share of I Quit matches and last man standings. To my knowledge, never has The Rock been inside Hell in a Cell. Here we go. Cage is lowered. Is only here to count a pinfall submission. There's the bell, and this is ECW versus Monday Night Raw, round 2. And The Rock with a belly-to-belly off the opening bell, trying to assert his dominance, but Vampiro fighting back with the European uppercut. There's the Sabbath kick right to the midsection, into a beautiful backbreaker. There you see the ropes. We have pink ropes representing Save the Tatas. No breast cancer awareness and shit. Who doesn't want to save the Tatas? Rock reverse. There's a beautiful dragon screw. Vintage Rock, one of the few superstars who can hit the dragon screw with such force that it will actually rip the knee out of its socket. But that's just to a normal man. Vampiro is nothing close to a normal man. Oh, here we go, Rock, first submission of the match, a nice dragon sleeper. No rope breaks to save it. As you see, Vampiro all up in the ropes. No disqualification. This is ECW rules. Vampiro just trying to use the ropes to help get a little leverage. Rock will try to keep the advantage. It's clothesline by the Brahma Bull. This match is already kicking off to be exactly what I hope to be, a straight slobber knocker. These two are going at it. First pinfall of the match by Vampiro. Only a 1 count. Very emphatic kick out for the Brahma Bull. So Mr. Perfect neck snap. Perfect, a member of Raw. Oh, what a form or head. So I don't know what that was that Vampiro hit, but it hurt himself. Damage may have been done by The Rock. I'm not entirely sure. Looking for that perfect neck snap again. Now Vampiro looking to work the knee. With that leg DDT. It looks like the luchador from ECW is starting to find his groove in a shot. A massive right hand for Vampiro knocks The Rock into the cell. And now the action is continued on the outside. The Rock thrown back first into the cell. Vampiro taking it to the Brahma Bull. What is The Rock gonna have to do to get back into this matchup? As Vampiro throws The Rock into the steps in the cell again. Rocky trying to fight back. There's a right hand. The Rock with a super kick. I don't think I've ever seen The Rock do a super kick in my entire life. I don't think Vampiro could have ever scouted that. The Rock pulling out tricks I've never seen before. And now the Brahma Bull in control as Vampiro, just as I say that, it's Extreme Universe, Triple Threat War Universe, fucking 101. If I say something about somebody, the other guy counters. It's like on cue almost. I gotta like say something about him while he's like standing up, not near him and shit, you know? When they're fighting, I'll be like, Vampiro in full control of The Rock, and The Rock would eventually counter. Like right as he's doing a move. Rocky though, off the steel steps and the Hell in a Cell side. Vampiro pretty much having his way with the Brahma Bull. Looking for a super kick of his own is Vampiro, but sidesteps into a clothesline for the Brahma Bull. Nice European uppercut by The Rock. Vampiro now returned the favor into the steps. Rocky saying, how does that feel, Vampiro? I could play hardcore too. Oh wait, looking to throw Vampiro into the cage. But the crafty one. Both men exchanging steel step attempts here. Not quite sure what the game plan is, as there's not very much room on the outside. Nice forearm shiver by The Rock. Another one for good measure. Oh, right hand answered by Vampiro. Blocked the head bust. Oh, Vampiro blocks. Neither man can smash the other face on the apron. It's just not happening. One of them will run out of reversals eventually. And it looks like it was The Rock as Vampiro now tossing the most electrifying man into the middle of the ring. And this could be it as he talks a little trash. ECW looking to take an early lead here tonight. Looking for the rock bottom is Vampiro, but the Rock scouts it well. And a rock bottom of his own. That's gotta be it. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3.
What the Rock is cooking.
The Rock with an impressive win over Vampiro, giving ECW its first loss of the night. impressive 4-star victory. Very competitive matchup between the two men. The battle on the outside is proving to be a little bit in The Rock's favor. Vampiro would go for the rock bottom. The Rock would counter and then hit a rock bottom of his own. Being Vampiro's never been hit by the rock bottom. You can only imagine what it feels like the first time you take it. Do not adjust your television sets because that is correct, sir. It is Seth Rollins set to go one-on-one with ECW's Caelan. Yes, Caelan inside of a Hell in a Cell match. This shit's about to be lit. I'll give you a little backstory real quick. Seth Rollins winning his opportunity back on episode 42 this past Monday night. He would win in an impressive one-on-one victory over Ricochet. Caelan, however, would earn his opportunity in what was an iconic 5-star triple threat match between Bam Bam Bigelow and Latino Heat Eddie Guerrero, where Caelan would pick up the victory after tombstoning Bam Bam Bigelow. Seth Rollins, the Big Red Machine Caelan, Hell in a Cell, match number 2. Can Seth Rollins continue Raw's momentum like he did at SummerSlam and make it 2-0? Or will Caelan be the one to stop it and tie it up 1-1? I thought you was watching 2K20 over here. This just it's 2K19. Don't let me fool you. Seth Rollins with a very impressive win back at SummerSlam. He's already helped Monday Night Raw in their victory over ECW back at SummerSlam. But he kicked off the night against Lars Sullivan of ECW and would actually pick up a very impressive win. And what I believe was an upset because Lars Sullivan was a very dominant competitor, and he didn't dominate the match. Seth Rollins kind of did, and that was kind of crazy to watch. Rollins would pick up the ECW and his second victory for his team that night. For the first victory for his team that night. He was the opening match of the night. It was Sting who got the second victory versus the Jester via countout. Because the rules at SummerSlam were countouts and disqualifications, these ECW guys couldn't use their normal rules. So, because of that, I'm sure they were at a disadvantage. But here you see the Big Red Machine, Caelan, no stranger to the Hell in a Cell concept at all. An absolute savage when given the opportunity. Seth Rollins is going to have to bring his absolute A game, all the resilience that he can have and muster up. Rollins looks ready. Kane doesn't look like anything. And that's Kane. There's the bell, and Kane immediately sprinted full speed across the ring with a clothesline. I don't think anybody was ready for that. Rollins, though, somehow back to his feet, trying to fight against this big-ass behemoth, and another clothesline takes Rollins down again. Kane's still on his feet. Oh, you have to be careful because it's clean. And I'll die. Good to know. Kane going to the outside on purpose, trying to sneak a attack on Seth Rollins, but Rollins able to get the upper hand momentarily right now. And there's the right hand from Kane that stops all that shit. And Rollins into the steps. This is going to be a short night for Rollins if he can get in his A game here. Oh, he actually got Kane up face first off the ring apron. That's just support beams around there. Oh, nice super kick. Kane bouncing off the steel cage. Tripping over the steel steps. That's one way to take the big man down. Nice clothesline by Rollins. Kane already back to his fucking feet. And right into those steel steps. And this is exactly what Rollins needs to do to keep the big red machine off his game. Except that right there. That right hand isn't going to help. It's going to help Kane. Oh yeah. That's buttery smooth. DDT by Kane, and he just planted Seth Rollins, and I think Kane's calling for it. There's a hand across the throat, a beautiful elbow drop right to the chest. Kane going up top. Could we see the flying clothesline? Oh, a flying crossbody, and he misses. He only got the legs. Not enough as Rollins hits the jawbreaker. I've never seen Kane do a flying cross body splash. What the? Who is this guy? Is that actually Kane in the mask? Rollins with a forearm. Another forearm to Kane, right back to his feet each time. There's the sling blade. He's got the big red machine down momentarily. Whatever Rollins was trying to do there, it didn't work. There's a running DDT, vintage Kane. And now could be looking for the choke slam. No, he's gonna go for the pin. 1, 2, and Rollins just out at 2. Kick right to the spine. Oh, counter kick right to the forehead by Rollins. And there's a jumping knee. But Rollins inadvertently running over the referee. And this is not good for Rollins as he's in the driver's seat. Moonsault. Hooks the leg. The referee's back to his feet. 1, 2. Kane just able to kick out. Rollins again up to the top rope. Frog splash. Straight into the pin. This could be it. 1, 2, and again the big red machine kicks out. What does Rollins have to do to put the big red monster away? Looking for the ripcord knee. Connects. Falls right into the pin. Could this be it? 1, 2, 3. Rollins has done it again. 2 victories against ECW for Seth Rollins. against two of their biggest monsters, Lars Sullivan and now the Big Red Machine Kane. Nothing super impressive. That was essentially Rollins just, like I said, he had to bring his fucking A game. He hit everything. A moonsault, a frog splash, and the ripcord knee. There's the frog splash. Look at this. You thought it was over right here. 1, 2, and Kane kicks out. Rollins not knowing what else to do. It's a fucking ripcord knee. Surprisingly, it was just enough to put the Big Red Monster away. What an impressive win for Seth Rollins, and now it is 2-0 for Monday Night Raw. ECW has to win the next match to get back in this. It'll be this to this going into the champion versus champion match, where it is literally going to be the same thing as last time. Okay. It is going to be Goldberg representing Monday Night Raw inside the Hell in a Cell against ECW's No Way Jose, who's looked to be unstoppable of late. Will No Way Jose be the first man to not only beat the streak, but end the ECW curse of losing the best of 3 matches? Right now, it's looking like Goldberg's gonna win. If Goldberg wins, Triple H versus Jack Gallagher, which is the next matchup, will literally be the exact same situation as SummerSlam, where Jack Gallagher has to win to keep ECW's hopes alive. Alrighty then. Let's go. Undefeated here in the Extreme Universe. The man, the myth, the legend, the Hall of Famer, Goldberg. crowd hear a heavy Goldberg name. There's a few No Way supporters out there, like your boy. Let's go, No Way. Jose looks like he's having fun, but when the bell rings, it's gonna be all serious. No Way Jose earning this opportunity this past Tuesday against Adam Cole and Raven, and it was to be an amazing triple threat matchup. All right, here we go. Goldberg wins. It's 3-0 for Monday Night Raw. And ECW has a lot to come back and win. Right now, No Way Jose taking it to Goldberg. As soon as the bell rang, No Way Jose will immediately hit the lefts and rights, but there's a belly-to-belly that will stop any man better in tracks. Kick to the kidneys by Goldberg. Goldberg's going to want to implement his strength early on, dominate No Way Jose, and put as much damage on the midsection as possible with the spear and the jackhammer. No Way Jose is going to want to use his speed and quickness and what strength he has to put as much damage he possibly can on Goldberg and keep him grabbing him. As long as Goldberg doesn't grab No Way Jose is fine. Right now, No Way actually able to get a reversal off on the inexperienced. Yes, Goldberg is inexperienced. He's still green. He does not have the technical know-how to get out of every which move and stuff. And there's a kick right into it, and like I said, don't let him grab you. And there's a nice pump on the drop. A pin by Goldberg. This could be it for No Way Jose. No Way with a nice kick out at one. Shoulder and another kick out at one is No Way Jose. Showing Goldberg he's going to have to do a lot more than this to even get a 2 count out of him. Oh, nice fireman carry takeover. Again, No Way Jose using his technical prowess to get the advantage over Goldberg. He knows Goldberg does not have the same match knowledge. First time the blow is No Way. But he's able to get a 1 count. That's 2 more seconds and he has the victory. So he just has to do 2 more seconds worth of damage, you know? Oh, here we go. Nice No Way Jose dancing leg drop. And No Way Jose trying to get in as the crowd actually got a little No Way chant going on in the left side of the screen. No No Way Jose is not letting up on Goldberg, and this is the exact game plan, like I said, he needed. He's got to stay on top of Goldberg. Goldberg can be defeated. He just has to be worn down. And there goes a pinfall. It's a wear down tactic. No Way Jose is not frustrated. You see he's going right back to the offense. It was a wear down tactic. That's how Xavier Woods was able to beat Kenny Omega. He pinned him like 75 times. I swear to God, he pinned him like 75 times. I go back and rewatch that match and count how many times Xavier Woods pinned Kenny Omega, because that alone probably ruled Kenny Omega out. He couldn't pick out anymore. Goldberg blocks the shoulder tackle, but No Way Jose just too quick on the kick. Raya save! What up, my dude? This is the third matchup. Raw is 2-0 on ECW right now. What a boot by Goldberg! Every match is contested inside of Hell in a Cell. The Rock beat Vampiro in the opening match. Seth Rollins beat the Big Red Machine Kane just recently. And now Goldberg is looking to take No Way Jose to ECW's third loss of the night. What a back body drop, and there's a beautiful spine buster, and No Way Jose looks dead. And Goldberg measuring for the spear. This is going to be it. Spear by Goldberg. Goldberg not going for the finish. Okay, maybe he is. 1, 2. No Way Jose kicks out of the spear. Oh yeah. Goldberg looking for the jackhammer. If he hits this, it's over. Raw to go 3-0 over ECW. Jackhammer. Hooks the leg. Goldberg is going to remain undefeated. 2, 3. Winning all 3 matches, 2 pay-per-views in a row. I'm sure it'll be competitive here tonight. Okay. I need to not say this. It's like the game heard me. It's like it listens to me. And it's like, oh, Raw's not going to win these 3? Alright, well check this out. Gallagher's about to win this rematch because I want to make you think it's going to be good. And then the tag team might win their match. Maybe. But maybe will lose, and then the rest of your card is shit. And you see that you can win. Goldberg remains undefeated. Despite the sheer fucking amount of respect I have for No Way Jose after that almost like it's only a 4-star matchup. It's not 5-star quality. But that was an amazing, impressive competitive matchup. Goldberg just too much. Just too much. He's a beast. Yeah, for sure. I will definitely be on Call of Duty the rest of the night. I have to get my reps in. Start actually touching PPs. This is probably the craziest rivalry I've had in my universe so far, and they're on 2 different shows. we're gonna go back a few in the notes. And I'm gonna let y'all understand where we got to this point. Triple H would defend his European Championship, episode 27. We're on episode 44. Episode 27, Triple H would successfully defend the European title against EC3. The very next night, Jack Gallagher would successfully defend his ECW United Kingdom title that he won from Pete Dunne against Hideo Itami in a 4-star classic. It was a great match. It literally was. Hideo actually holds a victory over Jack Gallagher, so I thought Hideo was going to be the next champ, and this would be Hideo Triple H. No. Since then, we have... Where are they at? Shinsuke Nakamura would go one-on-one with Pete Dunne eventually. And we haven't seen Triple H for a while. Before Shinsuke would get his shot against Jack Gallagher and Triple H actually happened at SummerSlam. That was episode 35. Seth Rollins beat Lars Sullivan, Raw won ECW 0. Sting got destroyed by the Jester but got a count-out victory, Raw 2-0 ECW. Goldberg would be the third match, of course, against Rhino. Rhino would hit the gore, but it wasn't enough. Goldberg would hit the spear, it was enough. Raw 3-0 SummerSlam. It is up to Jack Gallagher versus Triple H, the first title versus title matchup of SummerSlam. Jack Gallagher would get the impressive win in a 5-star fucking classic. An absolute fucking barn burner. And then the War Raiders would win their match against the NWO, and it would put ECW in the runnings to catching up. But DDP, the Intercontinental Champion, would clutch it up against Tyler Bate after getting hit with the Tyler Driver and reversing the pin into a pin of his own, and Tyler Bate was unable to kick out. And then it was Raw for the win, and then AJ Styles sealed the deal by beating Drew McIntyre. Then we had to set up for here, Hell in a Cell. Triple H would defend his title against Kenny Omega, and then beat Kenny Omega, and then beat Kenny Omega's ass after the match. So I decided to give Kenny Omega a second opportunity. That was episode 40. The very next night, episode 41, Jack Gallagher would defend against Shinsuke Nakamura, and he would win in a 5-star classic. It was a fucking amazing match, dude. Like, legit shit. Then episode 42, Raw. Like I said, Kenny Omega would get his rematch in the main event against Triple H. No holds barred. Triple H still won. Determined to face Jack Gallagher. Because Jack Gallagher had just beat Nakamura, so Triple H knew he had to beat Omega that night. Omega was not walking away. And now we're here. Let's go. No title matches. Just champion versus champions.
Time to play the game!
Yeah, the Kilo's the first one to begin, isn't it?
It's all about the game, and how you play it.
Now you see the record-holding 3-time European champion. The game, Triple H. Triple H is pissed. swear to God, if Triple H squashes Jack Gallagher, I'm staying on the Xbox. It's crazy. I won't stay on the Xbox. Bro, this is gonna be insane. Champion versus champions, they are tied though, two of these. The main champion and the Intercontinental champion of Raw both won their matches at SummerSlam, while the tag team champion and this champion, the champion, won their matches at SummerSlam. So Triple H wins not only does he repeat the loss against Jack Gallagher, but now he has the European title into one victory over the main title. So regardless if he holds the title next versus match, if whoever does hold the European title, what up, Jamarky? I appreciate the follow, brother. The gentleman Jack Gallagher set to go 1-on-1 with Triple H in the rematch of the motherfucking century. Look at him, looks so cocky and confident. He looks like he knows he's about to fuck Triple H up. Triple H does not know what's about to happen. He's allowed to use the Nuts. The Nuts got him the #1 contendership spot. We've not seen him use the Nuts since he's beat Pete Dunne, Shinsuke Nakamura, Hideo Itami, and the gang of Triple H. He's the ECW United Kingdom champion for a reason. He's undisputed, just like Triple H. But this is Hell in a Cell. This is ECW rules. The bell, and there's a forearm, two forearms, and now a knife edge chop. Collar will tie him, and Triple H just shoved the little Jack Gallagher back. This is, I honestly feel like this match so heavily favors Triple H that like it's not even worth discussing his resume inside the Hell in a Cell, let alone inside of no disqualification, anything goes, do anything you want. This ain't like real life WWE. This is like AEW, where like shit matters around here, and there won't be no disqualification inside of the office. Gentleman Jack Gallagher is very crafty. He's also very intelligent. He's very resilient. As Triple H found out at SummerSlam, he made so many big moves, and Gallagher would kick out of all of them, and still find a way to take out Triple H. And what a clothesline by the game! As always, don't forget FadeGrips.store, IntoTheAM.com, use code PubGesus, get 20% off or 20% off Fade Grips and 10% off Into the AM. I almost said something about a network because I almost started commentating on all the words just mixed up in my brain. Dyslexia and everything. It's even worse when you have an imagination. Very vividly. You can see the words in my head while looking at this and still comprehend this while still looking at this. Right now, Jack Gallagher is taking it to the European champion, much like he did at SummerSlam. But much like he did at SummerSlam, Triple H is looking for any opening he can. This matchup is starting to resemble the matchup at SummerSlam. Oh, wow. Vintage Jack Gallagher, as he is stopping Triple H with the legs. Triple H not used to this type of wrestling style. And it's Jack Gallagher that is hitting him with the Lesnar taunt. What the fuck are we watching? And remember, a win for Gallagher puts ECW on the map. They get one win. They have to win all the champion versus champion matches. If ECW wins all the title versus title matches, then they win the night and they tie the record one show apiece. Raw owns SummerSlam, ECW will then own Hell in a Cell. But they have to win. This is the same exact scenario they were in back on SummerSlam. And they do it again as Triple H with the disrespect to Jack Gallagher. Jack Gallagher is not going to take that disrespect lightly. Oh, block the chop. And there's a vintage high knee by Triple H, and that's going to be it for Jack Gallagher. He could be out. Oh, no, never mind. I spoke way too soon. I probably should know my facts better. That's not going to be it for Jack Gallagher. Jack Gallagher took so many big moves at SummerSlam. Whoa. That knee right across the temple. Forehead type area. Right above the back. It is a painful place to be hit. And Triple H getting fired up, and that is not what gentleman Jack Gallagher needs in this matchup. Oh, Triple H looking for an old submission maneuver of his. Is he going to hold it in, or is he just going to use it for a stretch? Looks like he's just going to stretch the knee muscle of Jack Gallagher. Trying to stop the that running drop kick in the turnbuckle. There's a roll-up by Gallagher out of the spine buster. 2, Triple H with the reverse out of the pin. 2, and Gallagher just barely able to kick out. Ooh, that was close. Spinebuster and the European champion. Just like that. And he already knows. He senses it. It's over. Here we go. There's the pin by the game. European champion for the win. No. The UK champion able to kick out. ECW still alive. As Triple H is measuring for the pedigree. This is it. No! Gallagher flips it into a Hurricane Rana. What? And he says, get out of my ring. What is happening? And what a right hand. Triple H bouncing off the Hell in a Cell, and now we're getting hardcore. Jack Gallagher walking Triple H down face first off the steel steps, and Triple H is busted open. The game is busted open. Gallagher taking it to Triple H right now. Oh, Triple H in the corner. This is not good. Oh, looking for that Sabbath kick. He gets it. Breaks the eyes. That's Triple H. Learn from the dirtiest player in the game. Ric Flair. Running STO. That's got to be it for Gallagher. 1, 2. No, Gallagher able to kick out again. Triple H trying to choke the life out of the ECW United Kingdom champion. Oh, looking for the cutter. No. Clothesline by Gallagher. And about, oh no, Triple H, get out of the corner. There's the turnbuckle drop kick. Straight into the pin. 1, 2. No fucking way. He did it. He fucking did it. The fucking Jack Gallagher, dude. Let's go. Oh shit. His finisher is a turnbuckle drop kick, just like you see. Holy shit, dude. Oh my god. The Triple H should have ended it right here, looking for the pedigree. And he flipped it into a Hurricane Rana. Jack Gallagher took the jump, flipped into a Hurricane Rana. Like, what the fuck? The ECW United Kingdom champion. Back-to-back pay-per-view wins over the European champion and the gang Triple H. ECW is back in it. It is now 3-1. What the fuck? If that isn't a 6-star fucking match, I don't know what the fuck is. Fuck you, you can blow me. Yeah, 6 out of 5 all day. That match was he did it twice. 2 of the biggest comeback wins I've ever seen. He did it twice. What the fuck did we just watch, dude? Dude, Jack Gallagher is the GOAT, dude. Oh, I gotta run a 60-minute ad after that. Like, relax for a second. Enjoy this little screen. Dryer. Bro. That shit was nuts. That shit was bonkers. This might be the best card I've done so far in the Extreme Universe, hands down. You got the Bludgeon Brothers, the new ECW Tag Team Champions, the guys that beat the War Raiders, the guys that beat the NWO at SummerSlam. The NWO needs to win. If they win, it's over. Raw takes the pay-per-view. But if the Bludgeon Brothers win, which based off their match history, they should. Yeah, well, busting Triple H open on the steel steps, or with that right hand, whichever one did it, that fucking had to help a lot. Alright, and we are Bizak. And it is time. NWO, the Raw Tag Team Champions, set to go 2-on-2 inside of a Hell in a Cell with the ECW Tag Team Champions, the Bludgeon Brothers. Yep. This is actually happening. You're welcome. They might sell your grandma back. Don't turn me back on the wolf back. You might rise up, feel fight back. Big Show doing a Scott Hall roll. Fucking love watching Big Show. He's a big show. Raw Tag Team Champions. The NWO successfully defended their titles against the Caelans, who we thought to be unbeatable. They are the same Caelans, Epico and Primo. Here they come. Harper and Rose, your new ECW World Tag Team Champions, with an extremely impressive win over the War Raiders. I'll tell you when. Episode 41, in the third match. Very impressive. Motherfuckers do not want to get caught inside of a Hell in a Cell. But the same can be said for Kevin Nash and the Big Show. So this is going to be what I call a fuck fest. And I will do my best to call it, but it's only 4 guys, so it's easy. So I call 8-man match. 8-man battle royale. I don't give a fuck. I have done it. I will do it. I'm that damn good. WWE Jesus, motherfucker. PubGesus, COD Jesus, Sieges. I'm all the Jesuses. Pizza Jesus. Dish Jesus. Fucking Jesus. And both Bludgeon Brothers and the referee get absolutely annihilated off the opening bell. I don't think the referee quite understands how much mass and beef is up inside that ring right now. Yes, Jeff Jarrett was the one that would bash the cars off people's heads. He actually came back a few Raws back for like a reunion or some shit and bashed a guitar off of somebody's head. Good shit. And then like he did like a whole like 2 weeks he would show up and he would get hit with a guitar or something. I mean, he probably took the guy with the guitar. Yeah. It was weird. It was a weird few weeks in Raw for time. Like 2 months ago. 3 months ago. Which is weird because Jarrett actually used to run TNA or some shit like that, or like started other wrestling companies and shit. Wasn't wrestling for Rowan taking it to Kevin Nash's Big Show, taking Luke Harper somewhere around the ring, but Luke Harper trying to keep Big Show at bay. Eric Rowan trying to get to his partner, but the big sexy Kevin Nash is making it very difficult for him. Rowan knows Nash trying to fight out of whatever Rowan's got planned. Clothesline by Luke Harper on the outside. Super kick to the Big Show, but Big Show still on his feet, and a backbreaker for Rowan. And the first pinfall of the matchup, and there's a breakup by Luke Harper. Big Show now taking it to Rowan as the 2 men switch their opponents. All 4 of these men very, very wise in the ring. When it comes to tag team, no DQs, and just, in general. So that's why seeing a switch like that is just so common. It's fluid. It was almost as if both partners knew what was going on either team. And it was opposite members that were doing it. So like that's the craziness that you see when you get two very good tag teams in a matchup. There's a roll up by the Big Show. Referee trying to get a position, but trying to avoid a 7-foot giant being thrown across the ring. And I don't blame him for not being in position right there. You gotta give the referee credit for not dying. Because holy fuck, that was a 7-foot missile. It just came flying across the ring. But the referee was like noping himself out of that situation. Eric Rowan taking it to Nash. Luke Harper back on Big Show. And I didn't even fucking notice the transition, my guy. They switched so seamlessly. I think I looked over at chat for a second or something. Rowan trying to take it to Kevin Nash. Big Show up on the top rope, and a beautiful elbow drop right to Luke Harper. And there's a pin for Big Show, but only a 1 count. As Luke Harper would easily kick out, and Rowan runs over the Big Show, and now there's a 2-on-1 handicap match as Nash trying to get the upper hand. Big Show trying to get back to his feet. Make the numbers not mean anything, but it doesn't matter as Luke Harper was up to his feet first. Massive elbow drop by Kevin Nash, and the Raw Tag Team Champions and the ECW Tag Team Champions essentially sharing offense in this matchup. Big Show taken out, and now it's the Bludgeon Brothers taking it to Kevin Nash 2v1. Big Show's trying to sneak back into the ring, avoids Luke Harper, goes right after Eric Rowan as he can smell blood in the water. What a headbutt. Table roll by Luke Harper. Big Show calling for the choke slam. Rowan busted open. What a massive chop by the Big Show. Kevin Nash just got tossed over Luke Harper's head, and Rowan is fighting back against the Big Show with headbutts of his own while he's busted open. What are the Bludgeon Brothers? These dudes are like zombies. It's over. Harper just hit the face buster. Wait, no, Nash trying to fight back. Harper should have went for the pin right there. Harper's measuring for the discus clothesline. If he hits this, it's over. Boom, discus lariat. Rowan just keep Big Show down. 1, 2, 3. They did it. ECW is still in this. The NWO. 2 pay-per-views in a row with the L against ECW's Tag Team Champions. Yeah, Eric Rowan, Luke Harper just took Kevin Nash's head clean off. Blam! Gone. Thank you. 3rd row if the cage wasn't there. Look at this. Hooks the leg. Referee in position. 1, 2. The hand hit for 3 right before Big Show got him going. Yeah, but what a funky match. Eric Rowan got busted open via a headbutt. via the Big Show and decided, how about I give you 17 more right back in the bag? Bro. Jester at SummerSlam destroyed the icon Sting. Destroyed him. But Sting used the rules to his advantage and found a way to muster a count-out victory over Jester. There are no rules for Shawn Michaels to take advantage of, except the fact that there are no rules. And he's inside of a Hell in a Cell match against the new ECW Intercontinental Champion. Can Jester do what Tyler Bate was unable to do against Diamond Dallas Page at SummerSlam? And actually pick up the victory and tie it 3-3 going into the main event. Aleister Black versus AJ Styles in a last man in hell match. Let's go, bro. Let's fucking see, dude. Let's go, Jester. You can download them on the community creations on Xbox.
Think I'm cute. I know I'm sexy.
There he is, your new Intercontinental Champion.
I said she
The Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels. He is a four-time Intercontinental Champion.
I'm just a sexy boy.
Of course I want the boy to win. And I know you want Shawn Michaels to win.
I make them hot. I make them
And that's
shiver.
fine. I'm okay with that. Shawn Michaels was in the first ever Hell in a Cell match. This is Jester's first ever Hell in a Cell match. So it's only fitting that Shawn Michaels just to be the one to, like, you know, let him in.
I'm not your boy toy. I'm just a sexy boy.
Sexy boy! That's fine. This is Jester's new entrance with a title. ECW Intercontinental Champion, the Jester. Jester wins here tonight. Not only does he redeem the Intercontinental Champion for ECW and tie the belt 1-1 with Raw's Intercontinental title wins, but he ties ECW's wins here tonight against Raw and puts it all on the ECW and Universal Championship match. Here we go! Jester looks ready. HBK looks ready, and a bicycle kick! A Machka kick out of the gate for the Jester as he takes HBK's head clean off. And HBK says, no, my head is still attached. Jester goes right back to his feet with a headbutt. Holy shit. ECW Intercontinental Champion is bringing it here tonight. But so is the Intercontinental Champion of Raw. HBK, no slouch, no stranger to these type of matchups. HBK is fighting for not only his own pride, and not only the pride of Raw, but for all the wins. This will decide the night if HBK can win. But if Jester gets the nod, then HBK will feel like he has failed. And that is not something HBK takes lightly. As we saw with Triple H's determination to get back into the matchup against Jack Gallagher. Only for Jack Gallagher to still have Triple H's number, and Jester knocked over the steel steps. And this is exactly what HBK needs to do. He knows exactly what he needs to do. He's no stranger to this. He's fought The Undertaker and Kane in this type of matchup. He knows how to take down a bigger adversary, especially one as resilient as the Jester. Right now, the Jester does not look like he is going to win this matchup, as HBK is in full control. Just as I say that, the curse of the Extreme Universe. Massive headbutt to the back of HBK's head. Forearm to follow up. Jester belly bumping HBK into the cage. Just using his size. Series of right hands by the ECW Intercontinental Champion. And the Raw Intercontinental Champion with a counter. Knee right to the midsection. Jester this time avoids the steel steps. HBK though with a series of rights and lefts. But Jester with the counter again. Just tossing the smaller HBK to the side. And this match has pretty much been all outside the ring, as HBK gets yoinked into the steel steps again. And a back right into the apron. We know HBK's had a history of back problems. And Jester tossed into the steps. Oh, face first off the steps goes the Jester. And HBK looking a little bit fatigued, but is taking it to the Intercontinental Champion of ECW. Jester missing with that right hand. Punching the steel cage. Doesn't even look like it phased him. Michael's able to block the face buster on the apron. Sweet chin music, no! Countered by the Jester. Jester has to get Shawn Michaels into the ring if he wants to finish this matchup. And Michaels knows that as he tosses the Jester into the ring. Elbow drop right to the lower back. Michaels still to a knee, unable to get up right away. This could be it for Jester. Hooks the leg, one, and a 1 count for all his troubles. Wow. All that and the Jester only down for a 1. This crowd is all on their feet looking for the elbow drop. Connects. An ode to Macho Man Randy Savage. Michaels hits it probably better than the Macho Man himself. Although I think Macho Man might actually hit the better one, in all honesty. Oh, here we go. Michaels calling for sweet chin music to put Jester away. Sweet chin. No, he ducks under it, but gets caught up in the ropes. What is happening? Jester appears behind him. The lights went out and Jester appeared behind Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels had the advantage. And the Jester now looking for the pump handle. Death Valley Driver. No joke connects. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. Shawn Michaels kicks out. It's going to take more than some cheap parlor tricks to beat the Heartbreak Kid. Jester spits blood. Usually a sign for the end. Clothesline. Another clothesline. Backs on to Shawn Michaels. Super kick. Looking for a cutter. No. Back elbow by Michaels. Jester wisely rolls out of the ring. What do these two men have to do to put each other away? Michaels giving chase. Jester with a reversal. Tosses Michaels back into the ring. He knows Michaels is almost finished. This could be it. Hooks the leg. Referee not in position. That's going to be the advantage Michaels needs. And there it is. The kick out. But there's a kick right to the spine of HBK. And a brain chop. Now Jester's still showing off his strength and deadlift. Sit out powerbomb. Picking Shawn Michaels up straight off the bat and now measuring. Looking for that pump handle Death Valley driver. The no joke connects. It's over. Hooks the leg, middle of the ring. 1, 2, 3. Jester ties it up. No fucking way. Refusing to lose is ECW. Shawn Michaels brought his A game. But Jester was just too much. The Jester holds a victory over Shawn Michaels. ECW's Intercontinental Champion now has a win over the Raw Intercontinental Champion. It is the no joke, the pump handle Death Valley driver. Straight into the ring, hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. Michaels is not getting up. One match left. The main event. It is tied. ECW 3 wins. Raw 3 wins. The final match will decide it. It will be the first ever Last Man in Hell match. A last man standing inside of a Hell in a Cell. The Raw Universal Champion AJ Styles one-on-one with the ECW World Heavyweight Champion, the new World Heavyweight Champion, the man that taught Jester, Aleister Black. Bro, I cannot write this shit. You can't. It's just not possible to be this good if somebody wrote it. But you see it here live on Twitch with your boy, ItSnowsInHell. And you're welcome. And those on YouTube, I love you too. But you don't get to see it live. This shit pre-recorded. Like, sometimes several days before you actually get to see it. I'm sorry. I'm busy. Whew. Alright. AJ Styles, Aleister Black, the ECW World Heavyweight Champion Aleister Black, then WWE Universal Champion AJ Styles, a last man in hell match. Last man standing. First one to not answer the 10 count will lose. The winner will win it for their brand. Will it be this man for Monday Night Raw? He is the Universal Champion. The phenomenal AJ Styles.
Strength. Ain't nobody man enough to feel the pain. And you can be next. You better get respect. Ain't nobody breaking this redneck.
YouTube doesn't even have any idea you exist unless I say your name. Because they don't see my chat. It's only Twitch that knows you showed up to those shows than most people who actually like to watch my shows.
Kings of the South.
I don't know where they're at.
Blue collar boys who is with their hands muddy. They don't want none. They don't want none. They don't want none. They don't want none. They don't want none.
Yes, realize that your boy SteveTheGummyBearQueen and his trusty, rusty right-hand man on Team Vicious, the one and only Dryer safe. He is safe from all trials. Not the washing machine, just the dryer. Dryer safe, not washing machine. You dirty bitch. I'm just kidding. Yes, Dryer, you are special. I haven't had a tie like this since the Triple Threat Wars. And bro, that shit was intense, man. There he is. Your new ECW World Heavyweight Champion, Aleister Black. Some people think that's tight stuff. First ever last man in the hell match. Designed by yours truly. Last man standing inside of a Hell in a Cell. It doesn't get more brutal than that. Unless this game had slower 10 counts. AJ Styles, who has basically remained undefeated in the Extreme Universe, set to go one-on-one with Aleister Black, who wastes no time, full sprint across the ring, kitchen sink to the midsection of the Universal Champion. Striking advantage, I would have to say Aleister Black. That's about the only advantage that Aleister Black has in this matchup, where everything else is pretty much dead even. They can both do everything that the other one can do. And then some. The referee is only here to count to 10. That is it. No pinfalls, no submissions, no countouts, no disqualifications. You incapacitate your opponent so the referee can count to 10. The referee is going to count really fast, so you better get your ass up quick. This isn't no WWE. 1, 2, 3. It ain't that. There's no words. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like a fucking legit 10 count. We saw a last man standing match a few episodes back, I believe, and the referee was like, it was almost seemed like the referee was in cahoots with one of the competitors. He was just counting so damn fast. You see the ref waiting to count. Neither competitor is giving the other one an opportunity. There's the first count. You see how fast he counts? Look at that. 1, 2. AJ Styles immediately got back to his feet. He heard the count and was like, what? I'm getting back up? And Styles bouncing off the steel cage. Styles and Aleister Black fighting on the outside now. And the match can be won out here. The referee is making his way. He's getting right in between Aleister Black and Styles. This might be it right now. No way. No way. Okay, I was about to say, Aleister Black even thought it was over. Oh, AJ Styles right back in the ring though. Pump handle gut buster by the Universal Champion. Oh, Styles, don't gloat, don't gloat. Black is still, he's still in this. Nice forearm. Another forearm shiver. Ducks under Pele kick by AJ Styles. Styles has Aleister Black up, Ushigoroshi. And Black up at 1. Immediately Aleister Black right back to his feet. Beautiful drop kick by the Universal Champion. 2. This time Black staying down for at least a 3. That was 4. 5. Told you the referee's counting legit. If you ain't getting up, you ain't getting up. Both men lasting all the way to 8. Aleister Black now with back elbows in the corner on AJ Styles. He's gonna. Aleister Black will take any victory he can, and I'm sure AJ Styles will too. Especially with these fast 10 counts.
6, 7.
At a count of 7. And Styles up at 8 again. 2 seconds away from ECW tying it up at 1 pay-per-view apiece.
2, 3, 4.
Pretty much who is going to hit the finisher first, but Ushigoroshi didn't do it. This might do it for Aleister Black. There's 6, 7.
8.
And he gets up at 8 and blocks the kick. Styles trying to stay right on top of him, but Styles blocks that backdrop with a beautiful backflip and a drop kick of his own, but Aleister Black wisely rolling to the outside to try and get back on his feet. But Styles, the veteran, gonna stay on top of the action, and there's a super kick by Aleister Black and a clothesline. Styles throwing Black back in the ring, and this could be it. This could be the phenomenal forearm. Styles hits this, it's over. Phenomenal forearm connects. Aleister Black busted open. And AJ Styles is gonna walk away here. And Raw is going to win 2 pay-per-views in a row against ECW. That is how deadly the phenomenal forearm is.
With the promise strength, ain't nobody man enough to feel the pain. And you can be next. You better give respect. 'Cause ain't nobody breaking this redneck.
AJ Styles wins the first ever Last Man in Hell match with a beautiful, phenomenal forearm.
Some country boys working overtime, boys. Kings of the South, we never had nothing. Blue collar boys, moving with their hands muddy. Promise strength. Ain't nobody man enough to feel the pain. And you can be next. You better give respect. 'Cause ain't nobody breaking this redneck.
And it is official. Raw now holds 2 victories over ECW. What an amazing fucking night that was. I am thoroughly surprised with everybody. I'm proud of everybody. They all put on performances of a lifetime. Matchups you thought you would never see. Every match was close. It was great. I still can't believe bro, this match of the night. Match of the night. Hands down match of the night. Blow me. This was a great matchup. For the Jester's first Hell in a Cell match to go against Shawn Michaels, that's what an honor and a nod. Like, that is a huge win for that man right there. Aleister Black suffering loss to 1 phenomenal forearm just to show you the power that the phenomenal forearm holds. It could put a man out for a 10 count. Raw with a huge win. And they are now 2-0 in the Extreme Universe. And our next show will be tomorrow. But Monday Night Raw. Our next pay-per-view will be ECW Chaos. That is an ECW. Oh no, that is a Raw and ECW pay-per-view. Oh shit. It's gonna be lit. ECW looking to get back into the winnings. So we're gonna have a lot of title matches coming up. Let's check out the power rankings. For Raw, we have Kenny Omega topping the ranks. DDP, number 2. AJ Styles, number 3. The NWO and the Bullet Club essentially owning the top 10. Except for Epico, who somehow snuck in there. That's what's up. ECW. Hanson and Rose still number 1 and 2. That's insane. So insane. Fandango and Tyler Breeze dropping to 10 and 11. Sheamus and Cesaro dropping to 4 and 5. Gallagher skyrocketing to 3. Like, comment, subscribe, follow to watch it live. And if you like Call of Motherfucking Duty, stick around because I'm your guy.